What's going on, Sportskeeda fans? It's journalist Lee Walker. As you heard from that opener, we have WWF superstar Virgil. Virgil, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great every goddamn day. Ain't nothing holding me back, man.
Oh, man.
The only thing that holds me back is myself.
Hey,
you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about, my man. So I gotta ask.
Hey, Perch, I want all these people out here to be satisfied. You know, you got this virus type bullshit roaming around. You mean you got to bring these people right in. We got to bring them right in and let them have our virus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let them get sick of all this good stuff right here.
Yeah.
Let them get sick on the top rope, right?
That's right. Now,
yeah.
I know you were trained by Afa and Sika, the infamous Anawahi family.
Oh, yeah. Afa was great. But the main one who put the action on me, because he spoke very little English, was Sika.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, man. Sika used to give me some goddamn clotheslines. Almost said had no more voice.
I can imagine that. You know, they're a family dynasty. In the Hall of Fame.
Great, man. Great.
Now, when you were
when I broke in, it was me, Rodney Anawahi. You may know him as Yokozuna. And Salofa Fatu, you may know him as Rikishi. We all broke in together.
Yeah.
And we broke in Allentown, Pennsylvania at first. And then we all went down to where Sika's from. Sika's from Pensacola, Florida. Pensacola, right. And Alpha was up in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you had a match with Yokozuna actually. I believe it was at SummerSlam. What was it like? Yeah. What was it like taking the bonsai drop? Because he is a big guy. He was a big guy.
Hey, but he can do that bonsai so good. It feels like a feather is laying on your chest.
Oh man,
that's how good he is.
So for a big man, we can see that he could move, but he could also
can move. Man, he can move like a rattlesnake, moving the people. But this rattlesnake is weighing 500-something pounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how good he is, man.
That is absolutely crazy. So in summer of '87, you debut as Virgil with the $1 Million Man Ted Dibiase. What was it like for you to make your way to the WWF?
Me and Ted were going around all the year of '87. We went all around the world doing all kind of videos, you mean? All kind of videos, doing videos on this, dogging people out here, dogging people out there, dogging people around the world, you mean?
Yep.
And show that everyone got a price. Everyone has a price.
Yeah. They didn't call him the $1 Million Man for nothing when he's stuffing a $100 bill in his opponent's mouth.
Oh, shoving money right down your mouth like you're someone's stepchild, you mean?
Yeah. Now, there had been multiple times where, during his entrance and everything, you along with $1 Million Man would, throw money at the audience. Was that real money? Were those real $100 bills?
That was 100% real money, man. I had to go to Vince McMahon to get $20,000 in $100 bills to throw out to the people. No, not. I really had to get it from Gorilla Monsoon. And you throw these $100 bills out to all the people. But I had women with my name written on their titties, on their. Some girl pulled the dress all the way up, and my name was going right across their.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because they wanted that money, man. They wanted that paper.
Hey. And
yeah. They flipped them out. Virgil on one, $1 Million Man on the other. You mean?
Yeah.
They flipping them at you like this, shake them at you. You mean?
Yeah. I mean.
And you stick them $100 bills right down between the two.
I mean, when you're walking out with 20 grand, I mean,
Yeah.
money truly changes people. We've seen that.
Hey, I remember one time coming to B-More. You mean came to Baltimore?
Mm-hmm.
And Ray had his partners there that played for the Baltimore Ravens. You mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing Ray. I said, Ray, what you know? I took like $3 grand, was popping him all in the goddamn face with it. I said, yeah, this is yours. Boom! I hit it right on his chest with it, and the guy's hand kind of eased in there and grabbed it. And Ray came his other hand and grabbed it by his hand, and you can see his whole hand turning colors. You know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh yeah, Ray wouldn't let that money go, and he won't let that motherfucker reach in and grab no money either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I gotta ask, what was it like to, you just start in '87, but you're right away paired with all the top people. I'm talking Andre, Macho Man, Hogan, Piper, the Hart family. What was it like to work with all those guys?
Oh man, it was great, man. I mean, it was beautiful. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And when I came in, I had to learn, and you had to pick up quick. The best way to pick up, you're working with the best guys in the business, okay?
Yeah.
That's a great way to pick up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what was Andre like? Because, he was a big dude. And...
Andre was one of the greatest guys in the world, man. He was such a great teacher, too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Andre showed you how to talk, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
And how to think about things in different matches, you mean? When to come out in a match, when to do this in a match, or do that in a match, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, he knew his man. He knew it.
Now, one of the things I like to ask is anyone who knew Owen Hart or was around Owen Hart, do you have any?
Oh, Owen?
Yeah. Do you have any personal rib stories involving Owen?
I mean, Owen was one of my really good friends, man. Very, very good friends. I mean, Owen had a bunch of ribs with him, okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Owen would take your out, and you should be like going down the street tied in knots on a different cars and you man.
Oh.
Or he handed your to some people coming to Madison Square Garden. Your trunks, your wrestling boots, your top you're wearing out there, okay? Mm-hmm. You're looking for your and just hand your shit out to people going into the garden, you man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
and you wonder where all your shit's at.
Yeah.
There's someone sitting in the front row with your stuff on.
And speaking of Madison Square,
he was a river on. He's one of the very good rivers, man.
Oh yeah, I've heard some good stories, especially with him and Harley Race.
Oh man, it hit me so bad because he was a very good friend of mine. I remember me and Ted was on the West Coast, okay? Mm-hmm. And you come back in later in the evening, and I'm listening to the news. It says WWF wrestling superstar gets killed in ring, and I didn't know who it was at first. You know? Mm-hmm. And I'm laying down just watching the TV, and it came up with Owen Hart.
Oh, wow.
And it showed how he came down. He was trying to fix that blue blazer outfit. He's way up at the top of the arena, okay?
Yeah.
He's trying to fix it, and he hit the release button by mistake. And he came right down. His chin hit right up under the turnbuckle right there.
Yeah.
And it broke his whole neck immediately right there.
Yeah, man.
When the two doctors rolled right in the ring, Owen was already dead.
Yeah, because I remember Jerry Lawler got in there too at one point.
Yeah, he's already gone.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. And I did watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode of that, like any wrestling fan did, and I thought they did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I heard the wife got a really big sweet penny. You may off of that, you may, because she came back and sued only one she could really sue was the WWF, okay?
Yeah.
And that's who she sued.
Yeah, and I mean, rightfully
And
so.
I think Vince, they settled on a court on a major price, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know where she went to, you mean, like, I don't know, like, I was talking to Brett. I mean, Brett said she pulled out of Calgary and was long gone somewhere.
Oh, wow.
I think Owen's one son was 5 years old then, and Owen had just had a little girl, okay?
Yeah.
I think the little girl was so many months old or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you got to take part in so many spectacular moments while in the WWF, from WrestleMania 4 and 5 and the SummerSlams and all of that. WrestleMania 7, you beat Million Dollar Man by countout, training with Rowdy Piper. And then SummerSlam 91, you win the $1 million belt defeating the $1 Million Man. Looking back at like the WrestleMania 4 and 5 and working with Andre and Hogan and all those guys, and that SummerSlam 91, like what do those moments mean to you now, like looking back?
Oh man, it means great, man. Like these guys are some of the greatest workers ever in the business, you mean?
Yeah.
The greatest workers in the business, man.
Yeah.
And they had the best angles and stuff. Your shit don't mean nothing unless you're in a great angle with somebody, you mean?
Yeah.
When you're in a good angle with someone and it means something, you're doing the things just right. Okay, it all makes real sense when you roll out. It all means great terminology right there. You mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You had a flourishing career in WWF, and then you make the move to WCW, and right away you're paired in the most notorious known stable in WCW and probably all of professional wrestling history with the nWo.
Oh yeah, I mean like Hulk Hogan called all the shots, or they call him Hollywood down there. Okay.
Yeah.
He called all the shots, and that was the main thing down there. It was Hulk, Hall and Nash, then Ted and me came in, okay?
Yep.
And then X-Pac came in.
Yep.
Okay? The only one we brought in at the time was Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
See, Eric was already one of the guys down already in WCW.
Yeah.
World Championship Wrestling, you mean? Was owned by Ted Turner.
Yeah.
Turner called the shots there, a multi-trillionaire. He had the Atlanta Braves. He had 6 miles of real estate on Peach Street. Okay.
Yep.
He had the Georgia Dome.
Yep.
Okay. He had everything, and Hulk ran all the wrestling action right there.
Oh man, that's
But
awesome.
I seen one thing. Turner was there every time we had matches.
Yeah.
Yep, Ted Turner was right down there, man.
Oh wow, that's something I didn't know.
Huh?
I said that's
Oh,
something I didn't know.
he came to every show down there, and he came back in the locker room right there.
Oh wow,
Yep.
that's incredible.
Oh yeah, I mean he let Hulk run the show, and Hulk ran the show like a goddamn pro, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you see how powerful that the original nWo is, you mean?
Oh yeah.
And I got some sweet pictures of the original nWo.
Were they original photos by like WCW photographers and stuff?
Yeah, a regular photo. I mean, you can see in the background, you can see TNT, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can see WCW, okay?
Mm-hmm.
In the picture I got, it was Nash, Bischoff right in the middle, and Scott Hall. Ted Dibiase in the far left corner. I was in the middle right there, and X-Pac in in the far right corner, but you can't see Hulk because Hulk was right on the mic.
Yeah.
And we were bringing Eric Bischoff right into the nWo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
New World Order.
Yeah. And the nWo, the most notorious faction in pro wrestling, were supposed.
And I got an nWo shirt right here.
The original.
The original, right? Not the bull crapper. It's black and white. The nWo was all on white. You mean?
Yeah.
All the shirts all black. Right.
Yeah. And you know, speaking of the nWo, they were supposed to be inducted into the 2020 Hall of Fame, which we now know is postponed. But
yeah.
it's Hulk, Hall, Nash, and Waltman. You know, you and Ted had joined before X-Pac. Do you feel that you two should be in there with them going in?
That's what I think. You mean? I don't know when they're gonna maybe bring the next action in. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe they're waiting to a down year, okay, where they want to bring in the other part of the original nWo.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause I got the original picture right here. I got it right in my box in the room. Right into the original nWo. You mean?
Yeah. Now, what was the difference between working with the $1 Million Man Ted Dibiase and then you returned in 2010 to actually work with his son, Ted Dibiase Jr.? What were the differences?
Junior's all right, but look, how are you going to surpass your father? Okay. Okay, his father started in the Mid-South, okay?
Yeah.
He worked with the best guys in the world then, with Junkyard Dog and all them other guys, you mean?
Yeah.
How can you compare, how can he touch Ted? He can't touch his father.
Yeah.
That's why the angle really didn't go nowhere, you mean? Me and Teddy, me and the $1 Million Man, we went around the world.
Yeah.
We went around the world rocking the whole action, you mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, what was it like? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. And people were busting their ass to come see me and Ted because they wanted to get some of that money.
Yeah.
Okay, how can you call the son? How can the son be the $1 billion man and you're not throwing out one penny of money?
Yeah.
And Ted was $1 million man, and we were throwing out $20,000 each match.
Yeah.
And people were coming there, they were busting their ass to get into these arenas. Then sometimes we come to New York, and it had to be held up in the stadium where the Jets and the Giants play at. I remember we came to Pittsburgh once, and we had to go over to the stadium where the Steelers play at.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We was packing them in like rats, man. Because everyone wanted to get some of that money.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I've seen girls have me and Ted's name tattooed on their legs, alright? And they don't mind showing it to you, too. When they lift up, you coming all out, they pull their dresses way up and you can see it. Or flip their out right after you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I remember seeing some of that with DX back in the day, but you guys were like the originators almost of that.
Yeah.
So, Virgil, what was it like being involved with AEW, and how did you get involved with AEW?
I think Jericho called one of my agents, you know, and we did. Jericho, me and Jericho's real cool, you know.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind doing something down at AEW for Jericho, you know. And the old man down there, he owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. I had a few words with him. I spoke to him, you know, and he said his son runs this AEW, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, man, yeah, I'll kick it right in with Kid, you mean? And I seen all the old dogs in there, you mean? Like Billy Gunn, okay? All the guys in it that work for AEW, you mean? They're all there, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the guys used to be like the old guys in WCW, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Arn Anderson, all these guys, you mean?
Yeah, even...
So I wouldn't mind helping out down there, you mean?
Yeah, even Dallas Page has been there.
Who?
Diamond Dallas Page, DDP.
Oh, yeah. Page was down there. Dallas Diamond, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a little twist here because I want to talk a little bit about some of your action figures. How did you find out?
I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
I got a box with the action figures, Ted Dibiase, and me in it.
Oh, is it the Jakks Classic series?
I don't know. I seen it like in a 2-pack. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It was Ted DiBiase right there, the $1 Million Man.
Yep.
There's a $100 bill in between it in a pack. And
Yeah.
it was me right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't have that one. We'll have to talk after the show about that.
Yeah, but I got two of them in a little box right there. I got the action figure Ted in there and me in there.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
In '93, you had a WWF Hasbro. It's a hotline today of collectibles. Back then, how did you find out that there was going to be an action figure made of you?
I'm trying to see who told me this. You mean like about that action figure? You know who told me that? Okay, remember Rick Martel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick one told me about the action figure.
Okay.
Yeah, because Rick helped me out. Rick helped me out a lot, man. Talking about a working guy, okay?
Yeah.
He can work like a bus driver driving the bus. You mean? That's how good he is.
Yeah, absolutely. Now.
He'll tell you keep your mouth. He said keep your mouth shut and listen to me.
Hey,
that's how good he was, man.
It did
only
wonders.
Only one who was good as Rick Martel in the ring will be Tito Santana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How was
Because Tito can take a blind man and he can work with you. That's how good Tito is.
Hey, and they used to be a tag team together too.
Who, Tito and Rick?
Yeah. They were the Strike Force back in the day. I remember that. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
He's a Montreal boy, man. Martel.
Yeah, he's up in Canada.
Yeah. It was Montreal, Canada, man.
Yeah, and you recently did a virtual signing, which seems to be the new wave of how to do meet and greets. And you did that with Captain's Corners, and you actually auctioned off one of your ring-worn vests.
Oh, yeah. You talk about the vest that I wore under, like, my whole outfit. It was a silver outfit with, like, the red lapel, okay?
Yeah.
It was like a red vest, okay?
Yep.
And that red vest went for, like, about, I think, $375.
Yeah. You know, these action figures and ring-worn gear, become highly sought after and everything. And I think it's really cool that you auctioned it off. And I just want to give you fans a spoiler alert: I'm the one who won the vest.
Oh, you're the one who got that vest, huh?
Yeah, I'm the one who won the vest.
No.
Yeah, I won that vest.
Yeah, man, I got some smooth pictures, man. Like, I got one. Okay, Vince was never in no picture. Okay.
Yeah. I
got a picture. It was on. I think 91. 1991. It's a front cover of Sports Illustrated. You mean? And you see Vince right in the center of the photo.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to live it all. You got to be part of like the golden age of wrestling, and you grew, your whole career was throughout all of the best parts in my eyes of professional wrestling, and now there's a new resurgence, and then we got to see you in AEW, which was really cool. So, in my eyes, that is still going for you, man.
Oh yeah, man. I was in the best angle with the WWF, okay?
Yep.
And then we went to another best angle with WCW.
Yep.
The nWo.
Yeah.
For life. You mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. People still wear them shirts into different arenas where the WWE goes. You can still see nWo shirts right in the arenas.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
You can see it all the time.
Yeah, all the time, man. Virgil.
Yeah, I got a, huh?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I got a black nWo shirt here. The original one.
Yeah.
nWo, okay? Yeah.
You can't beat
And
those original shirts.
I got the action figure of me and Ted too.
Yeah, and you highly sought after, highly collectible stuff. Virgil, I got.
Yeah, you might like that, man.
Yeah.
Or some of your people might like it, right?
Oh, 100%. I know here when we get done with this interview, we're going to be talking about some of this stuff, actually. Virgil, I got to ask, where can fans find you on social media and follow you and stuff?
I got he's Paige Megan, okay?
Yeah.
He does a lot of things. I don't know, like, what is really on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just gotta ask him what is on, but he has it, like, on, like, Facebook and all this other stuff. I just see it, like, a lot on, what's the shit?
I know you're
on the library and see it on, like, huh?
Yeah, I know you're on Twitter.
Yeah. It'd be, I guess it's Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he shoots it out with all kind of stuff, you mean?
Oh yeah. The Twitter account is hilarious.
I mean, you get a lot of people coming on Twitter and saying this or saying that, you think?
Yeah. Well, for the fans that want
and
to
a lot
follow
of them like it, you mean?
Yeah, for the fans that want to follow you, they can follow you on Twitter at The Real Virgil. Everybody.
Yeah.
Virgil, I want to thank you for coming on and doing this interview with me. I have had a blast. This has been great. For the fans out there, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, listening, and make sure you go follow Virgil at The Real Virgil on Twitter. And Virgil, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it.